Welcome once again, guys, to another awesome video. All right, nice having you here. Please, I want to really sound this to you. If you've been coming to my channel over time and you've not subscribed, I sound it to you this moment. Please just hit on the subscribe button. And if this is your first time coming in, you are highly welcome. I love you and I welcome you. Hit on the subscribe button. One of the reasons when YouTubers begin to ask you to subscribe, like, share, doing that is the only thing that makes us get encouraged to keep dropping content. So the only way you could help us to grow our channel is by subscribing, one, by liking the video and commenting, and if it's possible, share the video to your friends, share with your friends, share with your colleagues. So these are the reasons why YouTubers will always ask you to do these three basic things, because with this it's going to help the YouTube algorithm to grow our channel by showing our video to more people that are interested in my niche. So guys, please, if you've not done this, I say to you now, do that now. All right, so in today's video I want to talk about how you are to install XAMPP, and using XAMPP to run a kind of installing XAMPP and also installing WordPress on XAMPP. Guys, the reason for XAMPP is actually a local server that helps you to install WordPress and run a WordPress on your on your computer. That means you don't actually need to host your website. As in, let me say for example, you're a beginner in WordPress and you want to learn how to make use of WordPress to design site, develop site, and the rest. Of course, you are not to go and start purchasing hosting and domain. There are other way around, and this is just what I want to show you, so you can start with this and have access to WordPress on your own personal computer without buying any domain, without buying any hosting. Everything works offline. Having said this, if this is just what you really want, I know you're excited, and this is an like a response to demand of some of you guys that demanded I should make a video on how they are to run WordPress offline without connecting to the internet or buying hosting or domain. So this is just the video you requested for. Guys, let's go straight. So the first thing you do here now is to get our XAMPP and go to your browser and type XAMPP download. So you hit this. So when you get to XAMPP download, you could see here. So the first link you see, apacherefriends.org. So you hit on this. So when you get to this place now, and guys, don't worry, I'm going to drop the link for all these things in the description below. I'll drop the link in my description below, so you can just go there and straight away and get it done, so you don't have to stress yourself. I'll reduce you the stress. So you could see different operating system. We have the Windows, we have the Linux, and we have the OS X, which is the Apple. All right, so like me, I'm using the Windows, so I'm going to come here now and download the latest version. Here is the one we have here, download 64-bit. My system is 64-bit, and the latest version is this one here. So I'm going to click on it now, and immediately it's downloading. So I'm going to just look downward. You're going to see this side is downloading. That's 161 megabytes. All right, so what happened now, I'm not going to wait for this to get download immediately, but because of time, I'm going to skip. I'm going to pause the video a bit, and then once it's done, I think it's fast. I think it's a bit faster. Let's kind of wait a bit. So let's wait a bit and see. So why is doing the downloading, guys? If you are yet still to subscribe, I'm still reminding you once again, do the subscribe now. Do the subscribe, and you can just come to my YouTube and watch other videos. You want to learn about WordPress. I've done so many videos on that, many things about hosting, domain, WordPress, and I'm still making videos. I'm still making valuable content. I'm still making videos. Whatever video you want me to do for you, whatever video you want me to push out, all you just have to do, go to the comment section and do what? And drop it there. I'm going to see it and I will reply to your message ASAP. And I'm going to add your request to my list. Okay. So, and if you're really enjoying this video, guys, you can just drop on this comment section. Just drop, say something there. You can just drop WordPress or XAMPP. So that helps the YouTube algorithm to grow my channel more. Please encourage me so I can do more. Encourage me so I can do more. It's not actually easy. To be a YouTube content creator, you go through a lot of processes before we push video on YouTube. You guys just saw video and you watch. The way you watch, that's not how easy it is to make videos. No, except those who just go and copy other people's content. But in as much you are creating your content yourself, you go through processes before it finally get ready for your viewers to consume. All right, I think it's okay. Good. So this is perfect. So what we just have to do now, we'll go straight to the installation of it. Now we've finally done what's installed. So we come to this place and we open. All right, open. So we hit on yes. So I'm going to pause the video this time around because, guys, this thing will take a longer time and I don't want this video to be too long. So it's still opening. All right, so I'm going to hit on because and hit on next again, and hit on next. Language English, hit on next again and hit on next. You just keep taking it to be next. So straight away the stuff is downloading, installing rather. So the next thing you do here now is hit on next. Now asking your question, ready to install, setup a record ready now. So hit on next and straight away your XAMPP is installing on your system. So I'm going to pause the video now and come back once it's done because it will take a bit longer. Okay. All right guys, so the XAMPP is done installing. So the next thing we do is, once it's done, it says completing the XAMPP setup wizard. All right, so we hit on finish and that's to tell us that everything is already done on XAMPP. So that's, by the way, for XAMPP. You could see now this is what we call XAMPP control panel. All right, and this is where we're going to switch on our Apache and MySQL. All right, so but for now we don't need it. Let's just minimize that. And the next thing we do now is to set up our XAMPP by taking our WordPress into our WordPress software into the XAMPP. Okay, so what we do now, don't worry, I'm going to drop the WordPress software. I have the software already. It's a zip file, so I'm going to drop the software. I'm going to drop it somewhere. I'll drop it in my description section below rather. So I just want to do it here. So let me just drop it here. So I will extract this. Is a zip file, so I'm going to extract it You can see now extract files. So I will extract this now. So let's wait. So that's what the process is you're going to take it to. So you hit on OK, you're extracting the file. So let's wait for a few minutes while the file is extracting. The reason why we have to extract the WordPress software setup is because it's a zip file, and we call it zip because when a file is too large, you zip it so that you can be able to install it, and you can be able to download it in a very small megabyte. All right, so that's why we have to zip it in order to compress, just like compressing the megabyte. And compressing megabyte doesn't mean that all the things inside there are not still what they are. They are still what they are and the same megabyte. The zipping means you made it so small. All right, so when you unzip it, that means you are opening up everything inside. So that's just what we are doing. But those of you, all these things are like, what is this guy doing? This is the very first time me saying all these things. So I'm just trying to explain to you. I know some of us, we are new to these things. So all right, so while the thing is unzipping, so quickly it's going to finish up the unzip now, and move on to the next 90%. So all these files here you see here, these are all the WordPress, the theme, the plugins, all the scripts that was used to write WordPress. Is unzipping everything. As I tell you this, I'm going to show you once it's done now. All right, guys. So the file has been unzipped. So let's search for. After unzipping it, you look for your WordPress itself. Good. This is it here. You could see now. This is it. 50 megabytes. We have unzipped it, and this is what it gives to us here. So, and if we open this now, we see another file here, another folder rather. If we open this folder now, this is everything you could see. These are all the things that make up the scripts that make up WordPress. All the code, the Java, the PHP, everything that make up WordPress software. So these are the WordPress content, okay, plugins, themes, index, PHP, and the rest. So this is the reason why we need to what? We need to zip it. So after doing this, we have unzip, and that means we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. So I'm just going to delete it. Delete that, the unzip, the zipped one. So we've extracted it, and that's what we have here. So we open it now, and we copy this file, this folder. Click on it, copy it, and go to your C drive, this localhost here. You can see local disk where your XAMPP is. Okay, so you open the XAMPP and locate this ht docs. ht docs. So you hit on that, open that. Open the ht docs now. This ht docs, this is your ht docs now. So what you do here now is now the reason why we are saying ht docs inside, let me take it. I want to show you something. This is the XAMPP itself that we downloaded and we installed. So I'm going to open the XAMPP, and I've copied the WordPress software setup already. So I'm going to paste that WordPress setup inside the XAMPP, since the XAMPP is going to be our local server. It's serving as the local server for us to power our WordPress on our computer without the use of internet. That's what we are trying to achieve here. So I will open this now, then locate this ht docs and open it again. Then I'm going to copy. I will paste. Ctrl V. So I'm pasting that. You can see now WordPress 5.8 to ht docs. So I'm pasting that WordPress folder inside this htdocs. So once it's done now, you can see the WordPress is already here. It's perfect. It's here now. So the next thing we're going to do here now is to leave here. So we'll minimize. Then we'll go back to our control panel. Here is your control panel. Okay. Go back to our control panel. And after going back to your control panel, you start up this, your Apache, and you also start up your MySQL. All right. So the next thing you're also going to do here now, you click on allow in case this comes up, give access. So the next thing you're going to do now, you go to the admin, hit on admin. So after hitting on admin, you could see from here that you are having what here, you're going to type enter, you enter what a localhost WordPress, all right, and you send. So let's wait. Good. This is just where we're going to. So the next thing we're going to do here now is to what? Your language. Choose your language. Continue. All right. See what it's giving you here. Database name, database username, database password, database host, and welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need to you need some information on the database. You will need to know the following items. Okay, so we're going to know the following items now. Let's go. We'll click on let's go and see. So this is what we're going to know now. Okay, the first one now is let's see what our database. A database that is WordPress, I think so. For you to know that, you go to your controls panel, then you hit on this MySQL, you hit on admin. Okay, so when you get to you hit on admin, you could see from here now we actually want to create a database, and the database is simply means where the files is going to save. So we want to create a database now. So what we do here now is to create a database. So you come to this place. All these things you see here are databases that have been created. So for us to create a new one, we have to create a new one, because from this place we are told that our database name is WordPress. We have to create a database giving it a name, WordPress. So whatever we are doing, it could have a place where it's going to be saved on the MySQL. So we hit on new. So we'll give it a name, WordPress. All right. So after that, you can see this create button here. You hit on create. So this is successfully, so it has been added. WordPress has been added here. Okay, so we go back to this now. So the next thing you do now, your username, just use it here. It's only called root, and the password, I don't want to put a password, and just put root there. That's the username. So it's okay this way. So the next thing you do here now is you're going to see now, if I remove this root and I put something else here, just see what will happen. I want to show you to prove to you what I mean. If I submit it now, you could see now error establishing the database connection. That's to tell you that what the username, this either means that the username and password information in your WordPress configuration file is incorrect, or we can't contact the database server at localhost. So we're going to try again and change this to root. I don't want a password, so this is okay, and let's submit. Good. You can see what I said. That's why I have to show you to confirm to you what I'm saying. So the next thing we'll do here now, so run the installation. So you click on it. All right, so we are progressing already. Here you're asked to site title. You could just give it a site title like give me a name, guys. Just give me a name. Give me a name. Dantech Shopping. Let me start shopping. Okay. Username. I'm going to set it as admin. And my password, I'm also going to set it as admin. I think it's okay for that way for me. Though I was still at admin, I think I should put it at admin. I think it's okay that way. Very weak. Oh, at admin. Please just try to remember the password. It's very important. You could just use it that way, no problem. This is just a local host. All right. So if you're taking something stronger, make sure you put it down because it's going to be very useful. Confirm the password. Strong weakness. So the next one is you can just decide to put your email here, though it's not really necessary. And after all this, you set up this to the best taste. Now this site title is the name of it. You can always change it. I'll show you how to do that. So you hit on install WordPress. So your WordPress immediately is being installed on your on your computer. All right, so let's say check. It appears you have already installed WordPress. To reinstall. Okay, now you could see what happened. Already installed. We are told that I've installed WordPress here before. That's the reason why I'm not allowed. All the processes we've been taking is correct, but at this junction, if this is the first time you're installing WordPress, definitely immediately you will start installing for you, and after the installation it will show this for you. Let me show you this. This is what it's going to show for you after the installation. So that's for that. So the next thing we do here, we are going to log in now. Now check back in a minute. So we are asked to check back in a minute. So how we're going to do that now? Let me go back to my control panel and admin, Apache admin. Then I will type WordPress, localhost/WordPress. Good. This is perfect. So you could see now from here now that site has been is perfectly working. So what happened here now, you could see now if you want to on this, if you want to run WordPress on your system, on your laptop, that means this is your server, XAMPP is your server. You have to own this Apache and the MySQL has to be owned. All right, so that's for that. So the next thing now you do here is here we are asked to, I think we just refresh this. Let's refresh this. All right, so we just refresh that and it gives us this. All right, so this is your WordPress. WordPress has been installed on my computer. Guys, please, if this video makes sense to you, I want you to just go down to the comment section and comment XAMPP or WordPress. Give me a thumbs up on this video and also subscribe if you've not done. Just smash on that subscribe button and turn the notification bell beside you. You don't miss my video in the future. So this is my site name here, and if I want to check my site, I'll open it in a new tab. This is the front end of my site here. So all right, I've just shown you how to do this. So yeah, the next thing, and now if you want to learn what all these tools does for you, I made a video on that already. I think I made a video on that. You could learn that, which is WordPress dashboard tools. So you can just go and learn it. Though I'm going to drop the link in the description section of this video I'm making now. All right, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and we've achieved what we are trying towards. What we are actually aiming at. at the end of the day. All right, guys, see you in my video next. Bye.